Welcome to Sunday Night Blood Bowl, everybody! For once, Ben isn't in the booth!
That is correct, because I'm on the pitch.
So
Well,
he'll
on the
be
side
dead
of
on
the pitch. I'm
Then he'll
not
be
on the
dead.
pitch, I'm on the sidelines.
You can still get hit by a rock from there. Hopefully.
One can dream.
You'll be okay.
News from the inducement booth, I have a Bloodweiser babe, that is it.
Yep!
Because I only had 60k petty cash.
It's Kislev versus Nurgle, so leapy boys versus really slimy, gross COVID boys.
It's elite versus way more tentacles than I would prefer.
It'll be different this time. Now there are 2 more people with tentacles.
Ooh!
There's way too much tentacles for my liking.
I think the proper term here is social distance organs.
Yeah, but they're not letting me get further away.
No, they're keeping you... They want you to be very aware of just how far exactly 6 feet is.
Because, wait, are they
square.
exactly 6 feet long?
Maybe.
Actually,
They don't look like they're 6 feet long.
Actually, 6 feet is 2 squares.
Well, that's further than they reach. Oh yeah, no, those look like they might be 6 feet. Those are some long tentacles.
Oh my gosh. Jim and Bob, please.
But yeah, so welcome to Sunday Night Blood Bowl.
Nurgle wins the toss.
I will receive the ball.
I don't like that.
So how are each of you feeling coming into this game?
Well, there's still a chance I don't make playoffs, which is a concern. But there's also the possibility of just everybody dies this week and I still make playoffs, and then I just lose playoffs immediately because my players are dead. So I don't know which one I should be more worried about, but I think it's the latter.
We don't have a ladder in this match.
It confirmed this is not a ladder match. Money in the Bank ladder match, Blood Bowl.
Now I want to see cage match Blood Bowl.
I'll send it. I'll send in Steve.
Why would you deprive the fans of being able to eat the players? Like,
they can. They'll just be finally minced.
Finally minced.
You just gotta push really hard.
That's not
The
a
game is
cage
up.
match. That's a wood chipper match.
The game is up.
Yep. Anyway, we're going to the booth.
All
To
right.
the
I mean
booth.
Tristan's house.
Hello.
Oh fuck! I dragged Ben in here. Hold on. I didn't expect you to move in on your own.
I did move in on my own.
Yeah, I know, but I went to drag you, so instead it dragged the next person.
Dragged
So it dragged Ben up here.
Real life.
Okay. This is gonna be a weird game.
Yes, it is.
I think my money's on Ben on this one. But it's gonna be one of those matches where Ben is gonna be like, this is so annoying. Please stop what you're doing.
It is entirely possible that Nurgle wins this game.
Oh, it is absolutely possible. I'm mostly interested to see how Wojciech handles a blodge beast of Durgle.
Oh, right, he's got blood.
Oh no, pitch invasion. Oh, good god!
The entire Nurgle line.
And
Wow.
he's got 3 players. He gets to move 3 players.
Well,
Oh my gosh, it was a 5-up for Nurgle
that was
to succeed.
It was a 6-up for the Kislev.
and there's silence on the pitch.
Yeah. All I have to say is, well then.
Like, what do you do?
So, two stuns on the side of Oh, you didn't want to roll the 5-up. every player that succeeded.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. He rolled. Oh wow, man, he rolled really high.
He rolled great. when you don't wanna.
I've gotten word from
Five,
Tristan.
6, 2, 4,
Oh!
5, 6. Ah! Oh, is that what that screaming was? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, Kislev just gets the ball and... What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I think Tristan's just calling this one off already. He's had enough. He's done.
That is the most stuns I have seen from a pitch invasion ever.
Same.
Because we got the ball, okay?
So, Kislev touchdown.
Not necessarily.
This is probably a Kislev touchdown. Let's be real.
Because we have to keep in mind where the ball carriers for Ben are. Namely, his only ball carrier.
He's got 2. He has 2 AG4 players.
I mean, I was referring to the one with sure hands, but okay.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, that's fair, but, like...
That's what, Dancer has 4 agility, and so does St. Nikolai?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's Dancer. Let me check the cheat sheet. Because I have to have a cheat sheet for this.
Number 5.
Dasher. That's Dasher.
Dasher.
I would like everybody to know right now that Ben does not read Cyrillic. Or any language that uses it in its writing. He's just an asshole. Oh no.
He does not speak any Slavic language. He does not read Cyrillic. He's just a pain. Oh right, there's a Pestigore on the field with shadowing.
Yeah, which I think is kind of hilarious.
Oh, that's what it... So, for the minors game, because we had our bye, we had a couple people level up. I now have a throw raw with kick return.
Kick return throw raw. Yay! Anyway, what the hell is this? Okay, I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot that you can't do here except just stand people up. You got a 1 die, and you have your blitz. That's all you have.
Wait, what's a 1 die?
He has
Nathan?
a 1 die. Yeah, Nathan has a 1 die, and he gets the blitz. That is all that he gets this turn, in terms of blocks. This is really bad. Oh, Roger can't even get over there.
Roger can with it going for it.
No, he can't get the blitz. He's too far away.
Oh, all the Vuvuzelas have come out
Oh?
on my feed.
Oh. Oh, no!
So I just hear bwah.
Oh. Yes, before... In Blood Bowl, we don't use air horns. We only use, Vuvuzelas and didgeridoos. Instead of... You just hear...
Just the low hum.
Ah, yes, the majestic instrument of Blood Bowl, the didgeridoo.
I mean, does Warhammer have an Australia?
all of Warhammer is Australia, because the whole setting wants to kill you.
No, is that what Albion is?
It might be. I mean, when you think about it, the whole setting wants to kill you, so it might just be every... all of Warhammer is Australia.
Yes, but all of Earth wants to kill you. It's just what wants to kill you the most.
I guess that's fair. Albion, I mean, the Badlands.
Australia. Earth's Earth.
Earth's Earth.
Earth is a death world where everything wants to kill you. Australia is the death world to Earth.
Oh no. Uh-oh, Victor's going down. Oh no, Victor! Victor, no! Victor, no! So, a pitch of stuns and 2 removals, and it's turn 2.
We are probably about to see a turn 3 Kislev touchdown.
I don't think there's a probably about it. I mean, like, Roger can kind of dodge out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 2 GFIs. But he can theoretically blitz and try to get this ball out. Steve, no!
Nathan the Pestigore could theoretically...
There's diving tackle there. So
Yeah,
that's like that's a
alright.
6-up dodge. At least with 2 heads, Roger, you just have to make GFIs.
2 heads Roger.
Good old 2 heads, Roger. Oh no, not Hermie. The audible sound of alt-tabbing and shuffling papers. That one's... Donner!
Donner. That's Donner, I can tell.
That one's Donner, and Anthony has bequeathed to him a boot to the head.
Gonk. Oh.
1, 2, 3,
Another
4,
boot to the head.
5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry,
Oh,
Roger needs to make a 2-up dodge, too.
and 1 for Jenny and the Wimp.
And 1 for Jenny and the Wimp, yes.
Boom. Boom. Ah! To my dear sister Jenny, I bequeath a boot to the head. 3 crates of my finest, my wine cellar, or my cellar, and 3 crates of my finest whiskey. And a boot to the head.
And 1 for Jenny and the Wimp.
And one, and another for Jenny and the Wimp.
No! Oh, no, Why did you go that way? You didn't have to go that way!
Why did he go that way?
Could have gone around! It would have been fine! And now Nathan will pay the price for your sins!
Nathan will pay the iron price.
With a boot to the head. Like, actually, he, like, frickin' spin kicked him.
Yes.
Oof!
And that's a stun onto Paul.
Paul, no!
And oh no, I was expecting Ben to do his stereotypical stall the game out tactic.
I think there you probably just score because you're Kislev, so you just want to... What you want to do is you want to get the ball... You want to kick the ball down the pitch again, because you're probably able to steal it.
Hope for a rock.
I mean, it's the same thing with Skaven, where Skaven you'll never receive the kickoff. You'll always kick it to your opponent because you can just steal it from them.
Should I grab some snacks real fast?
As long as it's not infected with Nurgle.
It is not. I will be right back.
Please do. Okay, so this is really bad for Nurgle. That was like the actual worst possible thing that could have happened. And that for Nurgle, that's not a minor setback that's like a potentially game-losing thing. So Tristan, if Tristan wants to come back from this, not only does he have to score in the time he has, which is absolutely doable, like that's not that hard to do, he now also needs to beat St. Nikolai's Brigade to such a pulp that they're down players and that he then gets the pitch advantage. And then he can abuse his strength advantage. Why is the Elfter thing on? But the only way he can abuse that strength advantage is if he cuts down on St. Nikolai's mobility by just removing players. Like, this drive has to do 2 different things, and those things don't go super well together. He needs to punch the crap out of St. Nikolai's Brigade, and then he also has to score. The unfortunate part is that scoring means taking less unnecessary blocks, and beating him to a pulp probably means taking every block player's action that he can.
I am back.
Oh boy, what did you bring me?
I brought you some Skaven cheese chips.
Ooh. Hey, he gets a reroll!
The spicy ones.
Ooh.
Hope you like them.
Yes. Yes, yes. You know, speaking of Skaven, when are they going to let us put Hell Pit Abominations on the pitch? Yes!
That's a good question.
Injury on Blitzen! Savagery.
This cast is great. Injury on.
Awkward pause to pull up my notes.
Blitzen!
Down with Wojciech. And speaking of boots to the head. Boof! Hey! Wojciech is injured. Not injured, stunned.
He's only stunned.
Gosh darn it. Oh no, watch your ass, watch your ass! Your other ass!
Donner, stun on to Donner.
Off to a really strong start.
So are you excited for Series 2?
A little. I mean, it's gonna be weird, like, playing fresh teams with people again. Oh. Paul. There you go, Paul. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Go! Go!
I'm still trying to figure out, like, what teams I'm actually playing. I'm assuming he's going to break this cage apart once he gets a little bit farther down the pitch, so his most mobile players can do things. But no, for Series 2, I'm just like, well, I still need to figure out what I'm actually playing in that.
I already know what I'm playing. I have the teams made, set up already.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were already well in advance, and I had a team that I was going to play in it, and then I eventually registered them for something else. And I don't know if I'm going to play that same race, even.
Viewers, for Series 2, you can expect to see the Ministry of Silly Plays. Possibly. And the Cheese Father.
All hail the Cheese Fathers!
Yes, I named every player on that team after cheese.
Lucky for you, there's a long list of backup ones.
A long list of what?
Of backup of names of cheeses, so you have backups for when they inevitably die.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Tristan is about to learn that the Nurgle wall is not really good when you've got gaps behind it. Not that I really expect Ben to do a leap, to like start leaping all over the place, but no, he's just gonna screen.
You have to take that into account.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be ready for it. The other annoying thing is that there's very few places he can go that aren't in tentacles. Like, there's there, but screw you, 2-Up. Oh! Get gone.
Oh. Yeah, like there's there, but smack.
But where do you go with this now? Because, like, you have places you can go, but you've got backline pressure from... That's Hermie. You have Hermie in the wings, waiting to try to base himself up just to diving tackle this Frauder. Oh god,
Where
who's
do you
number
go?
5?
Straight forward. Wait, which one?
Dasher. Dasher's on his butt, but he's also 4 AG.
He is there. And he has wrestle, too.
Yeah. I think he's just going to hand off the ball. He's probably going to hand off the ball to one of the Pestigors to get in range of this.
I mean, I'd hand it off to Victor.
Which one is Victor?
Or
Yeah.
Nathan.
Probably Victor at this point.
Victor for the 7...
Yeah.
The 7 move.
Because you really want to take advantage of this while you still can. And by that I mean that there's going to be a point where if he doesn't get the ball down the pitch fast enough, the screen can probably... I don't think the screen will collapse, but the screen will be condensed enough that you can't... there's just too many bodies, so you're forced to, like, back out and reposition. And that's super awkward.
So, we're in the heat of a playoff race at the moment. As you know.
Yeah.
You are officially locked in.
I think I've been locked in since week 4.
As
I'm the
the
only one locked in.
You are locked in as the 1.
Oh, he's trying to get Roger a level up. That's why he handed off to Roger.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out what he was doing. I'm like, wait, why is...
He's 3 SPP. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
that makes sense. Give this guy, like... Oh, God, if he gets wrestle, just guaranteed give me that ball.
Give me that. I am in the heat of the playoff race in both the majors and the minors. And
Yeah.
guess who stands in my way?
Is it Tristan?
It's Adam. In both.
You get the Adam doubleheader.
Yes, I
Yeah,
have
so-
the double head.
Or
Go
on.
ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that in both divisions, everybody there's like I think one person locked in. No, sorry, Followers Sylvanas is locked in minors. So the way that it works right now is that usually by this point in the league, the playoffs are locked in. It's just like a matter of seeding. But right now, majors is in this weird spot where everybody has a shot.
Yes.
And it's hysterical.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna see the attack on the cage.
I think only 1 or 2 teams have actually been eliminated.
In majors, the only one is Alex, who's not in the league anymore.
I mean,
He's
yes,
the only one that's
but-
been eliminated. Oof. Ooh!
Oh! No!
I really
That's
wanted to see him get
giant.
stunned again.
That's gigantic for Tristan.
Yeah, it is. He just gets to punch his way out of this now. No, Nuffle has decided that he shall smile upon Tristan this day. But the thing is, like, that... I'm trying to figure out... Does he have
But
a
yeah.
strip ball player?
Ben?
No, Ben doesn't. Ben does not have a
Ben
strip
does
ball.
not. Tristan does.
That was an awkward wrestle.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you actually want to keep him in place. Oh, there's no strip ball on this team. Okay, yeah, I guess that was the best player to do that with because he's got wrestle. I was about to say, I'm like, wait, where's your strip ball player? I think the strip ball blitzer died.
I think there was a blitzer with strip ball.
I think
at
there
one
was.
point.
I've lost track of how many blitzers this team has lost.
So Roger has broken free here.
Yeah, Roger can get out. Death? Murder? Oh. But what's hilarious is that they're shadowing.
Murder pants.
Death, murder, pants! Murder, death, death.
Death, death, murder, death, death?
Yes. Death, death, murder, murder. Murder, death, kill, slay.
Ah, I see.
Welcome to how Skaven casts Blood Bowl.
Yes, yes!
I keep thinking that with the way that the camera is, I've got the Rotter set. I've got Belphegor Deathlord there, so I keep thinking Belphegor Deathlord has Blodge piling on. I'm like, wait, that's not right.
Wait, where's Belphegor?
He's right behind Steve.
The new Belphegor Deathlord, yeah.
R.E. Belphegor Deathlord.
That's great. Reply, Belphegor.
Oh, you tried to dodge away from a diving tackle player instead of just punching him. What are you doing? You fool!
It's a 5-up.
Yeah, no, I don't think he can make that. I mean, he's got to spend the reroll here because he has it.
I don't understand.
Yeah, no, he trips it.
He rolled a 4.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he didn't move the ball carrier.
Because where do you put the ball? The ball's not safe anywhere that you move it right now. The safest spot is where it is currently.
Or why he didn't just punch that player.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I think he just forgot that Anthony was right there. Or he didn't expect the diving tackle, but it's like, just punch him. Like, you're not actually keeping this guy tied up.
Like, you're playing Nurgle.
I mean, now that's Yukon. Yukon's got to get this ball free.
Yes, that is Yukon.
Oh, no. Roger, no!
Oh.
Boots to the head for everybody's disturbing presence.
All 3 disturbing presences just procced all at once. Actually, that's not a bad spot for Tristan. It's not great, though, either.
It's pretty rough.
It's rough either way. But that's because he misplayed the drive.
Yeah. So, like, the problem here is that anything that can actually get this ball is... Well, I mean, okay, so he can... he can punch Dancer in the face with Anthony and then have this Rotter get the ball, but I mean...
The Rotter has big hand. He ignores tackle zones.
Oh, right.
And picking the ball up.
He's got extra arms, so it's just a 2-up anyway. Ah, well, okay then.
Why? Why would you do that?
Do what?
What he just did.
Leap for the ball?
Yeah.
Because it's 4 AG, so it's a...
No. I'm not questioning the roles. I'm questioning the decision making.
Because there's... So, like, if you... So, who can get this ball? Rotters? Okay, cool. So the Rotters have to go for this. Except now the Rotters are based, so have fun with that. So you got a 1...
Yeah, I was going to say, he does have a 1 die.
Against a player with dodge? Yeah, it's not likely to come off.
Fair. Is that this?
He's not going to go for it.
I think he's more focused on the bash.
I think he's more focused on killing the bear.
Who were there in a flash to a big dance party?
What?
A monster bash!
Oh.
What?
I was like, where is this going? Oh, Steve. Oh my god, he made it. And he got the... He got it.
The loader! Boom! Stun.
That's not dead enough. Oh.
Piling on.
He's not gonna do it. He's a coward. Coward!
Why wouldn't you buy... Oh.
It's the right move to not piling on, but also coward.
Wait, why is it the right move?
because you have it because he has tentacles, right? So you wanna just lock up. Oh God, who? Cupid.
Lock up. Notes.
Smack.
Hooray! Notes.
I suppose he's trying to get Nathan to dodge out, but I mean, like, that's
Oh.
really hard. Oh wait, no.
Ugh.
Here he goes.
You smell that?
Oh.
And punch.
Rip. The dream.
Punchy, punchy. Kicky, kicky.
That's just insulting.
What, the armor break?
Yes.
Fair, that is insult. Go for it, you won't. Looks like I was right, he won't go for it.
I mean, he can't get there with the GFIs.
That is true,
So there's no reason for him to go for it.
but still.
Hey, he's ugly. Oh.
Not ugly enough.
Indeed. Imagine if he had used this to set up a 2-die.
I
To use-
still have trouble pronouncing all of these names. Oh, it's funny. I have this in a really funny position. So Wojtek has break tackle, yes?
Yes.
Well, for me, it looks like Belphegor Deathlord has break tackle.
Belphegor Deathlord, Legendary Rotter, Blodge piling on, break tackle.
No, not Blodge Power. I mean, because the bear is in front of him.
Yeah. Oh. Paul, look out!
Paul!
Ooh.
Badly hurt.
Too badly hurts.
You know, there is another rotter on the sideline.
Yeah, but it's not the bulker. Hey, tentacles!
That being Adam. Not Coach Adam. Well, actually, it might be.
It might be, yeah. We're
I
not
haven't
sure.
heard from him in a while.
Yeah, it could actually be Adam. Ow.
If it is, I can't believe he didn't tell us.
Yeah, like really. I can't believe Tristan didn't tell us either.
Yeah, really. Splat. KO.
Get gone! Alright. There's nothing you can do to get this ball. But you can murder some stuff. I think you just gotta murder one of these blitzers. Probably. You just get, like, Winston over there to go beat the crap out of a blitzer. Or Steve can do it. Hey, he got it! Let's see some death! Death!
Punch.
Oh, you gotta use piling on. Yes! Damn it! Oh, he's stunned on the pitch. He must what? Oh, that was weird. Did Steve get SPP for that?
I don't know. I wasn't entirely paying attention. What happens?
Oh no, he rolled 2 knockouts. Okay, I checked the die rolls.
KO.
gotta run back away, and I guess Ben said something. I guess Ben said something to him.
I guess so. Well, it looks like this is gonna be a 2-0 game going into the half.
Yeah. I don't know if... And Kislev are receiving the ball. I don't know if Nurgle can come back from this.
Yeah, I don't know how winnable this is. All I know is that to me...
Because the big problem with the knockouts is that there's a Bloodweiser babe here. I didn't see if he did anything funky. I didn't see if he did anything funky there. The problem with the knockouts
He did not.
Is that Tristan really needed to get removals this half, and he didn't. Because he traded evenly with Kislev, which means that things are not going to go very well for him.
No.
Guess we should go to the pitch.
We should.
So, I'm gonna assume Ben said something to you to make you go back and foul the bear.
No, I did it myself.
Wojtek 3 is just one kick away.
As is a new rug.
So, all I have to say as the Nurgle team is, it's surprising how toxic Santa's fans are.
They're mad that Santa couldn't leave the North Pole this year.
You're going on the naughty list. So how
And if the kickoff event goes the way that my bribe is supposed to, they're gonna check it twice.
This has been a game.
Yes.
Yeah.
That opening kickoff event.
Immediately nuffled.
The pitch invasion.
Get nuffled. Man, I guess Santa must like really hate like PPE requirements or something.
I don't know what those are.
Personal protective equipment.
Oh. Apparently.
Santa has been convicted for OSHA violation.
That would make sense.
And he never forgot it.
So instead of taking it out on, you know, employers or unions, no, he's just gonna beat the shit out of the disease himself.
Yeah. That's how the magic man do.
I look forward to seeing St. Nickolai as a rotter.
Oh yeah, I guess then Christmas wouldn't technically be over, it would just be dirtier.
Just be...
You know what? You're right. I should aim to kill Santa.
He was avoiding killing Santa because he didn't want to get rid of Christmas.
I am disappointed that you don't have someone on the team named Krampus.
Nope. No Krampus.
No, it turns out Kislevites don't get demon summoning access.
It's a real shame.
Yeah, they
All
really
right,
should.
don't worry. When I kill Santa, I'll give him
Kislev
horns on his first mutation.
Kislev mutations would be amazing.
I mean, they already do have mutations.
Very long legs.
Ooh, an extra.
Well, now you're just being judgmental.
Oh, damn it. That's a really...
That was kind of a weak
Let's
kick.
go. Back to the booth. Good luck,
Back to
everybody,
the
and
booth.
kill Santa.
I will.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
I have arrived. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. I don't know why Tristan is upset about that bounce. That bounce is glorious for him. He just gotta make some blocks and he's on the ball.
because he can get the ball.
Yeah.
That was a mistake, Ben.
Willfully base yourself up against the tentacles player. Oh, no, he's just trying to get a 2-die block. And he's ugly! Fuck you! You have 3 people on tentacles.
I hate the noise it makes.
You don't like fart noises?
It's not just a fart noise. There's a burp in there as well.
They probably came from the same hole, honestly, considering it's Nurgle.
Oh, boy, am I glad I finished lunch before this. So, what did you have for lunch?
I had pizza and then, like, breakfast food. And tentacles!
You had pizza and breakfast food?
Yeah, because our dining hall is not really a dining hall so much as a grab your stuff and then leave, and they have all-day breakfast on the weekends.
It's a buffet.
It's kind of a buffet, but, like, you only get one go-around.
Better grab everything you want.
Yes. The heck? Ah, I see. He's doing some kind of Kislevite dance.
I'm gonna be completely honest. The way that his guys move around, they just really look like they have to go to the bathroom.
As
Am I
every
wrong?
it's their secret strat for making sure that their legs are always springy. They just hold it all day. Oh, he's stupid. No.
Is that why they can jump so high?
They just fart gently as they do it. We've determined that they are fart propelled, and it looks like Saint Nickolai here has yeed his last haw.
Eiley. The
Oh.
poop accelerate.
The poop accelerates. No.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. What?
We've determined that today at Sunday Night Blood Bowl, clearly the Kislevites are bowel powered.
What are the Amazons powered by?
They don't leap, so I don't know.
Yes, but they do throw the ball with cartwheels.
The Energizer Bunny. Uh-oh.
You know, it'd
Time
be
for
really
murder.
terrible if, like, after this is all said and done, it comes out that secretly the Mean Girls were just all dudes. Just dressed in drag. Wouldn't that be really unfortunate?
Just a little. Oh, you made the mistake of... Why did you... There's a not wrestle guy you could have gotten. You freed up all the tentacles. No.
Tristan really needs to consider his
Decision making? Just a little bit.
sequencing as well.
His sequencing is alright. Keep this guy in the tentacles. There you go. Oh. Oh. I've never seen that animation from a rodder before. That's hysterical. Give him the old flesh golem clap.
Dan is Dan is secretly a flesh golem. He's not actually, but we tell him he is.
He's a mini flesh golem.
I'm a flesh golem. Yeah, Dan, you're a flesh golem. Woo!
Meanwhile, Baldy of Denial. No, he's not.
No, he's not. Shut up, Baldy.
No.
Baldy, do you want to win?
No.
I knew it. I'm sorry, this bear is just gonna keep getting punched.
Oh, the bear? Yeah.
Beware the Bumble Bear.
Just imagining a really fat bumblebee. Oh god!
What? A
Belphegor
bumble
Death
bear?
Lord, you're alive. Yes, it's just a bear that has black and yellow fur and wing. It's literally like a bear, like it's the size of a bear and everything, but with the anatomy of a bumblebee, wings wise at least.
It's got the stinger and the teeth. You ever been mauled to death by a bee?
I can't say I have.
Well, now you can.
I have concerns.
Why?
Why would I... Getting mauled to death by a bee, of all things.
The bumble bear. Too tall. Much too tall. Hey, Eileen.
What?
Does that squirrel look familiar to you?
A little bit, yeah.
That's not a squirrel, is it?
No, I don't think it is.
Oh no, it's Stretch!
It's Stretch!
Stretch, no!
Cutting plan scheme finally came together.
I'm gonna be completely honest, we might have to pull out our blowout material.
Yeah, honestly, this is... I mean, first off, lol, Kislev Cage.
Yeah, really. But yeah, we might actually...
Oh,
Why are you one die?
because he's trying to get in, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I see. Actually, no, I don't see, because even if he gets the knockdown, what does that accomplish?
It creates an opening where it's a 1 die instead of a 2 red die. But Kislev Cage time. That's about all it does. It's not very good.
But he can't hit the ball carrier anyway.
Yeah, he could have. If he... Oh, wait, no, he wouldn't be able to because he would get some really awkward dodges.
Yeah, not without some really awkward dodges from the Victor. That's his name.
Probably Roger would do it because he's got 2 heads. Yay, tentacles! Tentacles. Hey! Oh. He tried.
I want there to be a bird team
A bird team.
with foul appearance.
Gross birds?
Hmm?
You want there to be a bird team, you said?
Yes, a bird team
With
with
foul...
foul appearance.
Why birds?
Foul appearance.
I'm about to throw you out of this booth.
No! 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 I don't want to go back out there.
Don't make me get Tretch in here!
No!
Well, he's gonna send this guy flying. Get out of here! Oh.
Punch the bear.
Uh-oh, the bear's getting punched!
Boo!
Oh, wow, Snake Eyes? Come on, get in there.
Boo!
Damn it! I think it's time for Steve.
Come on. I have a bet with Tretch.
Oof. Can't see if he
He
called the points out.
succeeded! He made it!
Yes! Santa's down! That's what he's got to say about that! Get out of here!
Boom! That may not stop the Kislev score,
Yep.
but it felt fantastic.
Yes. Oh.
Game of Thrones, Thrones, Game of Thrones. Game of Gnomes, Gnomes, Game of Gnomes, Gnomes.
The game of gnomes. Yep, just good old 4AG.
3-0. Kislev take the lead.
I think they've had the lead for a while.
Hmm?
I think they've had the lead for a while.
Well, Kislev now lead 3-0.
Yeah. This is really bad for the Durgle. They're done. They were done at the 2-0 mark. This is just insult to injury at this point.
That'd be a good name for a team.
I think I've played against a team named that.
Huh?
A good old goblin name. That's
Insult
what it would be.
to injury?
Yes. It'd be a goblin team, and they're all named after swears. That would be a good team.
Why am I tempted to make this?
Because you want to play goblins in Series 2.
But... do I?
I think so. Durgle to Nurgle gets every extra reroll.
And a pitch invasion.
Yes. Because Nurfle? Nuffle.
Nufle.
Nurfle is what happens when a Blipple player gets athlete's foot.
Nurfle?
Yeah, it's Nurgle and Nuffle.
Oh! No, I was thinking about, like, the company Nerf.
Oh.
Got spray and pray tactics, like the Pope with a super soaker. Oh, are we not gonna address that?
Because I can't remember if that's a thing he actually did or not.
What, the Pope with a super soaker?
Yes. I really doubt that's something that he actually did, but I really want that to be a thing that he did. Just long-range baptism with a super soaker. Somebody baptized a kid with,
A priest has actually done that.
Yeah, did he baptize a baby with a squirt gun?
Yes, with a holy water squirt gun.
That's amazing.
What? Look. Look. He had to... How do I put this?
He had to work with the confines of what he had.
Social distancing.
Yes. Something that Nurgle is apparently not very keen on because every player on this pitch is getting based with tentacles.
Yes. As opposed to 9 tickles?
Hexaticles.
Only 10?
Only 10.
Yeah. Aww.
Well, I mean, like, unicle sounds hysterical, but... or
I mean,
a monocle. A monocle. One tentacle.
Doesn't... I mean, tentacle comes from the Latin word tentare, which means to feel.
Get tripped on. All of that for a push. What? Why the blitzer? Base up the guy that can't do anything. Bear time. Oh no,
You know, I
Steve is
just
dead. Oh
realized-
no, Steve has dodge! Yes!
Dodge!
Steve!
Hero doubles on the last level up.
Wait, he
I
doesn't
wanna
have
point
general
out-
access, I don't think. I think he got doubles twice.
I want to point out, Steve has a smashed hip.
Does Steve have hips?
You know, I was gonna ask the same thing.
I'm not sure if Steve
He's
actually
got
has
no
hips.
legs. Medusa has hips, and she has no legs.
What kind of deviant art crap have you been looking at?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, he's got a similar body structure, right? Like, he's got arms, and then, like, it goes into, like, a thing that he slithers with, so maybe he does have hips.
I mean,
Tentacles.
That's kind of how he slithers, wouldn't it? That'd be kind of how he slithers, right?
Do you need hips to slither?
The hip swivel.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of how he moves. Okay, so the next question is, does he actually have any bony structure there?
Does he have a spine? He must, considering the neck.
And the spikes sticking out? He's gotta. They're just gonna slap each other back and forth.
I love how we're having a genuine conversation about Beast of Nurgle anatomy. What is that?
What is what?
The Beast of Durgle, was that human once, or...?
Plague bearers were once human. I'm not sure. So some of like the deviations of those demons could have been human at one point. Because I think the way plague bearers work is that they're humans who die of Nurgle's rot. Become plague bearers. As opposed to any of the other multitude of diseases Nurgle will give you. Yes! That one, yes! MNG! Be gone, demon!
Do you know why I say Medusa has hips?
Why?
Because it is established in the mythology that she was turned into a snake from the waist down.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ergo, she must have hips.
Okay, so, anyway, to answer your question, the Beast of Nurgle is probably demonic. If I had to guess. Ah! No! Break tackle! Break tackle! No! You bastard! The bear is blitzing! Oh no! Baron! What
My
sorcery
name
is
is Crunch. I like to pie. Wait, no.
What sorcery is this?
Wait, wrong game. Was he just trapped there forever? Just falling and falling through eternity like Sisyphus pushing the rock.
Belphegor Deathlord, no!
What?
He's knocked out. What about Sisyphus?
So, what exactly happened to some of these guys?
Like, what do you mean some of these guys?
I mean, so what happened? I was about to ask, what happens to Malekith after the end time?
He becomes
a god.
Yeah, he becomes Malarian. He's a god.
Malarian, yeah.
Along with Teclis, Tyrion, Alariel, and Marathi recently just ascended to godhood.
Oh right, yeah, because she
went
betrayed
inside of
the Green
Slaaneish's
Magic.
belly and slaughtered every old world elf soul there. Except for one who it's not named, but it's heavily implied. It's Anarian.
It's Assyrian or Anarian.
Yeah, it'd be Anarian.
That's it.
Oh, you suck at dodging. Get got. So I have a question. So we've established that the Kislev are clearly, like, you know, stay in shape via bladder control. If you foul and he pisses himself, does he lose his ability to leap? Say hello to Steve.
It goes on cooldown.
It goes on cool. You can decrease your cooldown time by drinking more water and eating burritos or other bean substances.
Bean soup.
Bean soup.
We actually had a bean soup recently. It was really good.
Beans.
Beans, the musical fruit.
And you gotta get the other musical beans from Chowder.
Oh no. Chowder.
Remember that show?
Yes. Medusa.
What? He didn't follow? No! Oh, I see. I see.
So she slaughtered every soul in Slaaneish's belly except for presumably Anarian.
Because she stopped. She hesitated, and then I think he, like, metaphorically, like, stabbed her, or, like, psychic. I don't know. I didn't actually read that Broken Realms book. I don't own it. But basically... Or if she didn't... No, she drank them. Sorry, she didn't kill them. She drank their souls. So she has, like, the collective souls of basically all of the old world elves that are not currently Ideneth Deepkin.
Yes.
Ugly. I love foul appearance. It's so funny. It's not good, but it's funny. Okay. So, I remember there's a shot Nurgle gets a touchdown here, but it's really difficult. A lot more difficult now. Hey, Roger didn't get his armor broken this time. That is the worst possible spot for the Nurgle. Haha! Fuck you, bear!
So if you want to be technical, Marathi finally found him. Oh yeah, she's like, she turned herself into like a snake, didn't she?
No, I think she was cursed with it. I forget by what. Because she has to... She tries to keep that illusion that she still has a regular human bottom.
Wait, what?
She performs some kind of like illusion magic to make sure that people don't know that she's half snake. Like, not even the rest of the gods know.
Huh.
So, I think she was cursed with it.
For the record, we may be wrong about all of this.
Yes! Okay, so what? You've got a blitz? You could try to blitz, Buddy, the catcher. No! Why are you dodging that way? No! Oh, he's blitzing this guy.
So, Malarian is what? Lord of Shadows, basically?
Yeah.
Which I find really, really funny, because people have tried to invade his realm. Didn't Tyrion and Teclis tried to invade his realm? And do you know what happened to them? Armies disappear in the shadow, or in Malarian's realm.
Yeah, we know we have models for some of his stuff, but like it's only in Warcry, so they're not a proper army. They're just like a skirmish game faction.
But they do exist.
They do exist, and people are thinking they're going to show up again later, like as an actual army.
You
But-
know what I want to see?
Hmm.
I think it's called like the Crimson Monarchy or something like that.
Yeah. Oh no!
But
I don't think we're ever seeing those guys.
with, well, because there's the Ossiarch Bone Reapers, and then there's the Crimson Monarchy.
Yeah, the problem with getting the Crimson Monarchy into Age of Sigmar is, Nagash has been retconned since they talked about them. So before they were just like they were like some undead regime or whatever in Azir, but now that Nagash directly controls all undead, it's impossible to have that. Because Azir is Sigmar's realm. Because GW did a bad, and instead of having the really interesting option, they decided to go with the really bland one.
Which is like, oh, well, we have... Oh yeah, all the undead are controlled by Nagash.
It's
But
like,
where are the good undead, though?
Nagash.
Nagash is not good! Also, what even is Nagash? Is he a god?
Yeah. He's a god. He's relevant in the end times. He's also, like, he shows up in a couple different places in the old world. He's mostly a dead god. Because I think it was the Skaven. I think the Skaven killed him, or something. It's really weird. Whee! Is he gonna yeet the ball just down the pitch? There's still one more turn for murder.
So the only reason...
No, he's gonna give it to the bear.
Oh, please, give it
Who
to
doesn't
the bear.
have a tackle, who can't do anything because he's boneheaded out.
Disturbing presence!
No, he can't catch the ball. He's just gonna, like, he'll try to throw it. Oh. Maybe he can do so. Because I know it's, like, really stupid. They won't even, like, turn to look at the ball. They'll just, like, bounce off of them.
Doing. Aww. So, Nagash, right?
Yeah.
How Nagash died is, Alcadazar kills him.
Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm trying to remember which god did Skaven try to kill. Maybe they tried to kill Nagash.
Alcadazar, the last king of Nehekara,
Oh.
with a blade of warp, with a warpstone sword, cut Nagash down.
He's got the
Also-
ball.
You can blame.
No! Go reroll!
A Nehekaran queen was the first vampire.
Yeah.
They tried to make an elixir of immortality.
And instead, they made
worked.
vampirism.
No, it worked. They became immortal. They just also had an unquenchable thirst for blood.
No! It's over!
Victor! It's over! It's over!
To the pitch! Oh, he got another level up. Curse you, you're supposed to kill that blitzer.
Hi.
I rolled a
Hold
one on my winnings. Great.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
The
Oh.
blitz are leveled.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Paul's even closer to leveling now. That's good.
Did you
Good
guys
job.
confirm it?
Oh.
I confirmed it.
I'm confirmed.
Cool, I can
Okay.
bring up the scoreboard now.
And we have one more match.
Which is Gurney v Nagaron's Chosen, and this will determine. That game determines seeding 3 through 5.
Yes, yes it does.
Because,
I'm in 5th right now.
yeah, whoever wins between you and Adam goes to 3rd. Whoever loses is out.
Hmm.
Wait, Sports is
Sports
locked.
is confirmed. Sports is locked.
Sports is locked!
Wait, is he?
Yeah, sports
Yes, he
is
is.
locked.
How?
Because Nagaron's Chosen can end 3-1 and 3 or 3-0 and 4. Either 4-0. If you end 4-0 and 3, then that means Adam ends 2-3 and 2, so he's out. If you end 3-0 and 4, that's a 3-3 and 1, so
in playoffs.
sports still stay. Yeah, sports is in.
So wait, if I tie, if Adam and I tie, who goes to playoff?
You do.
You do.
Adam needs to win, because if you tie, then you've got 6 points from wins and 1 point from draws. Here at 7. Adam will be at 4 points from wins. Oh no. No, Adam would be at 4 from wins and 4 from draws.
Because he's got less
Adam will make
losses.
it.
Oh.
Adam can make it on a tie, so it's actually on you to win, David.
Oh, I have to win.
You have to win to make it. If you do anything other than win, Adam goes to playoffs, and sports is locked. I don't think there's any way that sports.
Oh wait, how many points do
doesn't
I
make
have?
it.
6?
Oh god, there's
You
a
have
chance
6.
the Shin Gobblers can make it back into
I have
majors.
6 points.
You have 6 points.
Has
Adam and sports both have 7.
7. Okay.
So you have to win to get up to 8
So
points and
I
get over him.
have to beat. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
If Adam wins or ties, he goes to 3rd. If he loses, he's 5th. You have to win to go to 3rd. Anything else, you stay 5th. So you guys are literally playing for the 3rd and 5th spots, and sports gets 4th.
I have something I'm very scared about.
What?
Great.
It's the fact that since Durgle and Nurgle's finished with a score of 2-1-4 for wins, draws, and losses, currently
So
the
either
Shin Gobblers are currently on the leaderboard at 2-0-3 and so there's an okay chance that they might accidentally get back into majors.
Goblins to the major. But this is the last season with these
This
teams.
is last season with these teams.
True,
You can play
true.
Goblins again next series.
Actually, Ben, coming into this game, you were guaranteed playoffs.
Uh,
Oh wait, no, you were.
No, I don't think I
3-1,
was.
Right.
No.
yeah, because I was 3-2-1. So if I had lost, that would have put me
At 3-2 and
3-2-2. I would be. I think I would be behind. No, I
you
would.
would probably knock
8.
sports out.
No, you'd have been at 8 with a tie.
I would have been.
You were at 8 points prior to this game.
I was at 8 points prior to this game. Yeah, this was. Nurgle could have made it in off of a win here.
And you were guaranteed before this week.
Yeah, I think Eiley and I were the only
Or
two
no,
guaranteed teams.
not before this week. You were guaranteed during this week.
Yeah,
I forget what's
Things played out.
I think after the result of the Amazons tied with humans.
Yeah.
If humans had won that,
Then
Humans could have probably gotten in.
humans could have
Dylan
made
would
it.
have been 3-2 and 2.
3-1 and 3. He would have the same record as
3-1 and
sports,
3, yeah, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
which
Blech.
means that
Okay.
either sports or Dylan would make it, and it would come down to I think touchdown differential. So I have no idea who would have made it then.
That was silly.
I'm going into the hardest game of the year for me.
Yes, I expect to see many a dead elf.
The question is, can we win? I think I can beat Adam.
Can you win without having so many players die that it doesn't that your playoff
Can I
chance
win
are
and
screwed?
keep my... I mean, look,
Can
I
you-
just want to make playoffs again.
Well, if you make playoffs, then you have to ask the question: can you win with 8 loners?
I might. So I think I might try an Underworld Denizen team if Gobble Luke survives.
Just so you can
And-
horribly mutate Gobble Luke.
So we've come up with new ideas for teams.
Okay.
Well, or with a new idea for a team, like a Goblin or an Underworld Denizen team called Insult to Injury.
Okay.
And all the players are named after swears.
Yes.
Anyway, we're gonna call the recording there because we've talked about Blood Bowl, Age of Sigmar lore.
Warhammer lore.
Dasher has strip ball now.
Dasher has
Oh.
strip ball apparently, so he can tap
That's the-
that.
I'm gonna go take a
4AG.
shower to wash away the shame.
I rolled doubles on my Blitzer, but I don't want to give him passing skills, so that's worthless.
Yeah, you already have a leader.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, you already. have
Unless
a
I wanted
leader.
to give him Nerves of Steel.
Nerves of
that-
steel. Anyway, we're gonna call it here, folks. This has been Sunday Night Blood Bowl. This has been a really weird cast, all things considered, to be quite honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was not your everyday cast. We also pondered the anatomy of the Beast of Nurgle, so you know what? We've done a lot today. Have a good night, everybody.
I can't wait to review this one.
See you later.